No, oh my god, I'm such an asshole. Hey guys, it's Melissa, and today I am doing a story time video. So, as you can tell by the title, it says that I was molested, and I'm not going to tell you guys what the name of the actual person that this happened with is, just because I don't want you guys to like find out, like if I become friends with this person again, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, that's the person. Like, oh, this all started in summer of 2014, so like a while ago. My cousins had come from Boston, or wherever they were living. I don't even fucking remember where they were living, but we're gonna say just Massachusetts. They came from Massachusetts to come visit us. We hadn't seen them in like 5 years or so. So they came to come visit us, and it was my girl cousin and my boy cousin. And while they were over, this was when Hot or Not was like a thing, and like it was like a fun thing that like everybody was doing. So I was on Hot or Not, obviously, and me and my cousin, my girl cousin, were like rating these guys. And then so she had my phone or my computer, I don't really remember, probably my phone, and she was doing it, and I was next to her, and we were like, oh, this guy's cute. So we like liked him or whatever, and we matched. Like, okay, cool, like he's really hot. I know you're probably watching this. Hey, what's up? You're really hot still. So we're like messaging him. I asked him to Skype me because I always do that. I make sure that I video chat a person before like I continue to talk to them, because I want to make sure that these people are real. And so I was talking to this guy, whatever, it was cool. He was nice. He's Brazilian. So, and we had like talked to him, and every time I would ask him to like video chat me, which normally was on Skype, I was like, video chat me, and he would video chat me but be like, I don't want to show my face, or I don't want to talk, or stuff like that. And he was like embarrassed because he had an accent, and like obviously like I'm a girl, and like who doesn't love an accent? So he never wanted to talk, so he would just type. And then obviously there was like some times where he would show his face, but he would still type because he was embarrassed, which was really annoying, by the way. And yeah, so one night me and my cousin were like asking him questions and whatever. He had said that he moved to Brazil like a year before I started talking to him and whatever. And then my cousin asked him if he wanted to come over, and then and like not that night, but like if we wanted to like plan him to come meet me. And and he said yeah, and then I wasn't like around for this, but she gave him my like address, whatever, so it was like gonna happen. And I like kind of didn't want it to happen, because I don't get like attached to people over the internet. I think that's kind of weird. And like I need to meet a person before I like decide if I like them or not. Yeah, I had like some kind of feelings for this kid, but like kind of not. I was kind of just like, we'll see what happens when we meet, I guess. And we had only been talking for like 2 weeks, for your information. He comes over, and we had like this whole plan on what we were gonna do, because I'm the type of person that won't do anything unless we have a plan. So he came, whatever, like when he first came we hugged. I made sure that my cousins were over that night because I didn't want to be alone with this kid. When he first came, he was like, do you want to go for a walk? And I was like, not really, like just me and him. And I was like, not really. And then he was like, okay. And then I was like, let's go inside. So, and then we were like, let's go walk in the woods. So all of us went to go walk in the woods. And this kid had not talked at all this whole time already. So I was like really not into this kid anymore. I was like, he's not even talking. Like, this is awkward. So while we're walking in the woods, I'm a fast ass fucking walker. So I walk hella fast. So, but that is no excuse for not talking to me. So I was like ahead of them or whatever, but like, you could catch up to me, bitch. You could talk to me, bitch. Okay? So he still hadn't talked to me this whole time. We were like walking in the woods, whatever. So then I forget what happened after that, but I'm pretty sure we came back and then we were like, let's play manhunt, because it had been dark by then. So we were like, let's play manhunt. And my neighbor came over and we were like, and I was like, I'm a boss ass fucking bitch. So I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm making the teams, because I didn't want to be on this kid's team because he wasn't talking to me this whole time. So I was like, I don't even want him on my team. Like, I don't want to be associated with him. I don't know if he's gonna like try anything on me while we're playing manhunt, and I didn't want that to happen, obviously. So I made the teams, I made sure, and I was on my cousin and my neighbor's team. So it was my cousin, me, and my neighbor, and my cousin and my neighbor are both boys. So I was on the boys' team, and then it was my girl cousin and Michelle, my sister, and George. We started to play manhunt, like, it was all cool, and I'm pretty sure he was upset that I didn't put him on my team, but fuck that. We went to this park, my team went to this park, we were hiding there, and the other team couldn't find us, so then eventually we were just like, we're here, come, and we'll all just hang out. So I was talking to my neighbor, literally telling him about how I wasn't interested in this kid, like, there's nothing, like, he hasn't talked to me all night, like, I'm not interested in him. And then all of a sudden, George comes over and he's like, can I talk to you? And I was like, motherfucker, now? And he had like maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours more of being at my house. So like, and he was at my house for like a good probably like 6 hours or something like that, like a long time. So like, you had this much amount of time to talk to me, and now all of a sudden you want to talk to me? He's like, can we talk? And I was like, sure, whatever. Okay, so we like walked off a little bit, like everybody could still see us, so we just like walked over away from everyone, and he was like, I'm sorry that I haven't talked to you, like, my English isn't that good. Okay. Sure. Just like apologizing for not talking to me, and at this point I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you didn't talk to me all night, like, fuck you, I don't care. Like, you can leave. Like, I literally don't care. By the way, it took him an hour to get to my house, and it would have taken him an hour to get home. So I was like, I can't just tell this kid to leave because he has to wait for because we were young, so we had to wait for his parents to come, you know, pick him up. So I couldn't just tell him to leave. Which I wish I could have. No offense, because I know you're watching this. I'm gonna send you the link. I don't give a fuck. After he apologized, whatever, I was wearing a sweatshirt, so I had my hands in my pockets like this, in my sweatshirt pocket, and he comes to lean in for a kiss. And at this point, I was like, you know what? Now I kind of feel bad because he thinks that his English is bad and didn't want to talk to me because he was embarrassed. But so I was like, I'll just give this kid a peck. Yo, I'm so sorry. I feel like such an asshole. I'm so sorry. To you, George. So sorry that I just felt bad and was like, I'm just gonna kiss this kid because I feel bad. That is such an asshole move. Wow, okay. He comes in, you know, leans in for the kiss. I still have my hands in my pockets, by the way. I never took my hands out of my pockets. If I was interested in the kid, I would have took my hands out of my fucking pockets and like put them around him or whatever. Like, I'm not. So he leans in, whatever, and I'm thinking, okay, he's just gonna like give me a peck. Cool. That'll be done. Because that's how it should go. It's only like the first time we're meeting, motherfucker. You only give me a peck. That's it. Really close. So, like, we're like this, like, we're real close. And this kid legit sticks his motherfucking tongue down my throat. And when I say he literally stuck his tongue down my throat, I'm not kidding. This kiss was all tongue, and I couldn't get away. Like, my hands were still in my pockets, and he was, like, at this point, we're like this, so I can't move, and I'm trying to, like, and I was leaning back like this, because your girl is flexible, so I could, like, lean back really far, but every time I'd lean back, he would come with me. So I was like, I can't get away. Why? I really can't get away. Boy, I hope you can kiss better now, because back then, honey, this guy's saliva is all up in my mouth now. After that happened, I walked away from him. Like, I didn't even stay with the bitch to like walk back to my friends or my family, whatever. I didn't even stay with him. I literally walked the fuck away, and I was like, I need to throw up right now. I need to wash my mouth out. We walk back to my house. Oh, while we're walking back to my house, I like escape him, and I'm talking to my boy cousin, and I was like, I'm not interested in him at all. Like, I don't want this kid at all. Like, I don't even want to talk to him anymore. Like, I can't associate myself with this kid anymore, because like, he was a bad kisser. Shit, like, he was not a good kisser. And like, you can't just like tell somebody that. Like, that just seems so mean. I mean, I would now, because I'm a fucking bitch, but like, back then I couldn't have just told him like, you're a horrible kisser. But you were a horrible kisser. Once he's like ready to leave, whatever, he comes up to me, gives me a peck. Like, bitch, that's all I wanted from you in the first place. And then he goes to say, because he was like a polite kid, so he went and like said bye to all of my family. And he said bye to my cousin, and the cousin that I told him that I wasn't interested in him, my cousin told him that I wasn't interested in him. And I was like, no, because now I look like a real asshole. Like, I remember literally washing my mouth out, and then I remember also coming into my room and just like sitting down on the floor and just like staring and being like, what just happened? Like, after he leaves, I was like, I need to block this kid on everything, because I don't want him to like message me. I didn't want contact with this kid anymore, because now I'm embarrassed because I couldn't even tell him that I wasn't interested in him. So I blocked him on everything. And then he started talking to my sister and like was asking about me, whatever. And then at some point he was like over it. Like, he was over me, whatever. Like, good for you. But then he started liking my sister, which is weird as fuck. Like, don't do that. After all that happened, it was over. Like, whatever. And then I ended up unblocking him on everything at some point. It was one night, like 5 months ago, because it was pretty recent. I called him on Skype and he rejected it, and then I was like, what's up? And he was like, I'm in a group call. And then I was like, bitch, so add me, what the fuck? He said, I'll add you if you send me a pic on Snapchat. And by pic, he meant like a pic. So I was like, okay. The girl went on Google and searched booty pics, found a good one, sent that shit to him, and he said, wow, you actually have a nice ass. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I do, bitch. 3 other kids, and one of them was his best friend, Chris. Hey, Chris, what's up? I know you're watching. What's good? What's up? George didn't say a single fucking word the whole time. It was like the first time we met. Chris was talking to us, me and Michelle were both there. He was talking to us the whole time. He was the only person in the whole call that was talking to us. And I was like, this Chris kid is my favorite. I love this kid. Like, we need to be friends, because he was like so funny and so nice. 2 days later, I was in a group call with people, and I added Chris to my call. And this kid just kept getting better and better. Like, I loved that kid. I was like, yes, you are blessed. Like, I love you so much. At one point, I don't know if it was in the group call or if it was in our own individual call, I asked Chris if he knew what happened between me and George. Like, tell me what he told you, because I wanted to know if he told the full truth. And George, he basically told me that George, like, the whole story, but then he left out the part where I, like, rejected him and whatever. He lied about some stuff too. Like, he left a lot of shit out of the story. He had to have told Chris about it after like a while of them being friends, and they're best friends. Like, if it's your best friend, why can't you tell the complete story, like, truth? If you're honestly, like, not even telling the full story now, it's just kind of pathetic. Like, it's so long now. It was so long ago. And he literally texted me because obviously I'm friends with his best friend, but he literally texted me because his best friend told him that I was making this video. But he texted me and said, the thing happened so long ago. Like, yeah, bitch, it did fucking happen so long ago. So why are you still telling the wrong story? So here I bring to you the true and honest story about what happened. Chris is my friend now, too. We could share him. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, comment if you want. Whatever you want to do. I'm trying to think, what else can you do? Follow my social media. I have 3 Instagrams, which you could find in the description below. Don't meet people online. I feel like I've kind of stopped doing that now. Kind of over like talking to boys in general. So yeah. Add me on Snapchat because I'm always on Snapchat. Next week with a new video, or next time with a new video, maybe Friday. We'll see if I have a video for Friday. I probably will, hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday, and yes! Bye!